And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Lowry with it. Pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. He's covered by Siakam. 16 feet out. Adebayo, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. They get it back. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Siakam. Good D by Adebayo. About a minute played here so far in the first. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. Takes it inside. Adebayo with the rejection.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Hero finds Lowry. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. The floater, another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Van Vliet. Now Siakam. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
That doesn't go either for Hero. Van Vliet outside. Back to Trent. Inside. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go. The Heat fast break. The shot by Butler. No good. It's Barnes on the wing. Pounded by Adebayo. Trent from long range. And again, no good by Toronto. It's Lowry with a drive. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hero, the pass to Martin. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the inside. Here's Martin. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes the screen. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Here's Butler. Now Hero. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Well, Smithy, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Anunoby. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
The Raptors with a lead. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And Hero grabs the board. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, BA.
Butler can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet against Lowry. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
And there's Hero on the assist by Butler.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's the horn. We've seen some good... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Hero. And that one hits the back iron. Van Vliet outside. Lays out. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
And here's Siakam. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the middle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And BA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Down low. And Siakam with the slam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Butler. Outside Strus. He takes it in. Outside for Butler. Back to Strus. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet outside. From deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires in the triple.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. They set a pick. Back to Van Vliet. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Anunoby passes to Trent, right wing. Here's Siakam. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
They get the rebound. Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And so he hits both.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And Anunoby for three. No good that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's VanVleet. He's got 5. And Smithy, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's gotten 4 this quarter.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Oh, Siakam with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. A line change here for Toronto. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Young. Here's Benton. Buries it from 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hero, the pass to Butler. Hero outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Here's Benton. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a
18. The Heat, 13.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Miami trailing. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Achua is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Ben in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And here are the Heat. Here's Strus. Porter pulls it in. Here's Flynn. He's guarded by Oladipo. Outside for Porter. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Raptors with a lead. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Flynn. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Porter against Oladipo, and he drives in. Here's Jovic. Pass to Vincent. Oladipo on the wing. Goes back up. Again, the Heat misses. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
Miami foul.
Robinson, he's checked in for Strus.
First team foul. Heat substitution.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Robinson. There's the block. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pass to Flynn for three. And he gets it back. Here's Benton. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Oladipo left side. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Robinson on the wing. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Thank you.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Robinson, tightly guarded. Over to the wing. Ooh, poked away. The three is up. 5 to shoot. The three. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Van Vliet up top. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Deflected. Oladipo outside. On the take. Outside Robinson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Good job attacking by Robinson, taking his shot right into the coverage.
Shooting for Miami.
That one's no good.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
And that one's good. Jovic. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Raptors lead by 8.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
Oladipo into the lane. Robinson. The 3-ball. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Huge shot for the young fella. Robinson with a huge triple.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Trent for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto finishing the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Raptors shooting just 35% from the floor. Inside, here's Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Butler with a steal. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Butler, a screen on Trent. Hero, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Assist goes to
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And yep, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 8.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Butler passes to Hero. And he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Siakam, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Adebayo finds Lowry. Hero against Trent. Here's Martin. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, Adebayo grabs the board.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Hero. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Trent with it. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Martin finds Butler. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. In transition. Lowry with a steal. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 4. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the free ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
Thank you for that, Allie. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And he gets it to go. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
And Toronto calls time here. They're up by 2. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Left side Barnes. Clock at 6. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, they need this. That shot off the mark. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero for three. Oh, gets the three to fall.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Picked it out of midair. Here's Butler. Here's Martin. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Siakam. Oh, off target. Now Hero. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second team foul.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
That was a crucial steal for them, creating a big opportunity here.
And Toronto calls time here. Guys, what do you think?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Heat substitution. Umer Yurtseven.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Here's Brown, the feed to Horford. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Adebayo, following the basket by Al Horford.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Feeds to Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Hero, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Tatum dishes to Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Lowry kicks to Martin. This is it to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Celtics. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. Smart on the wing. Lowry covering. Brown against Hero. And finished off by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Outside, Martin. Launches it. No good there. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Looking to end the run. Outside, Martin. And the 3 ball is good.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Butler. Out to the right wing. Horford has a wide open look. Here's Williams. The pass to Horford. Back to Williams. Butler against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's Martin on the wing. Here's Lowry, and stolen by Horford. Tatum on the wing. Tatum with another miss. The Heat trail by 4. Butler passes to Martin. Back to Butler. Over Smart. Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And the shot is good.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Tatum, and Butler sends it back.
Wow, nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami trailing. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Butler with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. Back to Butler. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Here's Brown. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Driving inside. Hero kicks to Lowry. Buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Bucket is good. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here are the Heat now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Kept alive. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Hero. That one, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3. Pass to Lowry. Driving to the basket. Back to Martin. There's the pass to Lowry. Releases from 15. Butler, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down kicks to Tatum. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. And they get it back. Williams, that's good.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Outside Butler. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
20. The Celtics, 16.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Gallinari. White is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Williams. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Strus passes to Oladipo. Strus kicks to Oladipo. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
For 3, Brogdon. He's off on that one. Well, he goes the other way with it. Here's Vincent. The kick out to Oladipo. This one for 3. Vincent the pass to Jovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Celtics trail by 4. Driving in. Here's Cornette. Gallinari wide open. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Pass to Jovic. Oladipo against Gallinari. Pass to Strus. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And that one hits back iron. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams in the post, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Brogdon out to Gallinari for the lead. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game.
Well, so much poise for Danilo Gallinari with range. What a pretty three.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Brogdon. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. So the wing on the left. Heat moving the ball around. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
This is it to Dedmon. And there's the pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. Misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Out to White. Pass to Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys. Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Williams finds Gallinari. Pass to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Jumps up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Oladipo kicks to Strus. No good again that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Good on the triple. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you love the explosion up court. Malcolm Brogdon working hard to make sure they convert.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics leading by 15. The wing set for them, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, thank you, David. Brown against Hero. Brown the pass to Smart, and here is Horford. From deep three-point range, and it's Lowry with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get the rebound, kicks it out to Hero. It's good from long range. Hero's got himself going there. His first points of the game with the deep ball. Outside Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Smart. And there it is for him. And the Celtics lead by 14.
The defense looking completely lost. Marcus Smart just toying with them in the paint.
Well, their pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Butler, and there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Celtics leading by 14. Brown outside. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Lowry kicks to Hero. It's stolen by Brown. Inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Heat trail by 16. Outside Lowry. Top of the key, Hero. Martin with the screen for Hero. Three-pointer, Lowry, and Horford pulls it down. Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's Brown missing. Miami has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Hero. No good with the elbow jumper. Celtics leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Boston.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. To end the drought, that's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. The shot by Butler, nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Adebayo. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. So the Raptors starting 5. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Here's Barnes. Horford with some nice D.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges. One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Trent. Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Van Vliet outside. Nice move. Kicks it out to Barnes. The ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes with a screen on Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Trent with a screen on Smart. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Right side Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Boston on offense. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum against Barnes. Takes one from 10 feet. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Trent with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. No good. And Boston going the other way now. Here's White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Brand, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Anunoby.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Anunoby. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. The kick out to White. Here's Smart. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. Trent against White. Pass to Smart. Brown with it. Over Anunoby. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
First ball.
For for Toronto. They've gone 3 of 8 so far. Van Vliet up top, defended by Smart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
43 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Tatum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one's good.
Look, this dude is built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Outside Tatum from downtown, and the Celtics another 3.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 5.
Your Celtics Houston team. Here they come.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Trent. Pass to Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. To the middle. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the inside. Trent. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown inside. The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes a screen. Let's go with a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Benton, he's checked in for Toronto. Glenn comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Benton. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Flynn. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. And he lobs it up. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Brown now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Banton. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Tatum passes to Horford. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Barnes. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Brown finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Anunoby. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Tatum. 1:19 left in the half. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Banton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three is up. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Smart passes to Tatum. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam, and that one falls for Tatum.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Pass to Banton. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Smart outside. And here's White from the arc. Rebounded by Flynn. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Banton. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And we're through the first half of play. Thanks very much, Allie.
Score, the Celtics, 22. The Raptors, 21.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Banton in at the 2. Here's Flynn. Six to shoot. Pass to Banton. Floats one up. No luck on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Jackson down low. Porter's there. Here's Pritchard. Outside Brogdon. Hurts with some nice D.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Williams. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Williams, guarded by Young. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Counted. Cornette's gotten 4 this quarter. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Boston. Young inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Porter against Jackson. Outside Brogdon. Kicks it out to Jackson. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Here's Cornette. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw, no good. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
From deep, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Toronto trailing. Here's Benton. For the lead. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brogdon with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Benton. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 5.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That shot wide open. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Benton, guarded by Brogdon. Benton, good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got 6.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And there's a pick. Here's Flynn. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting.
Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Williams from long range. Second chance effort. Pritchard, no good. Here's Flynn. 5 points in the game.
Grant Williams, first personal foul, second team foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Toronto, Malachi Flynn. The line.
Good on the second one. Outside, Brown from deep. It's not going to go for him.
Boston foul, Jason Tatum. First personal foul, third team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Line for the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. One shot into the lineup for the Raptors.
3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Raptors. They lead by... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Anunoby. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
Boston with the ball. Trailing by 2. Smart with the ball. Tatum way outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Boston's shooting around 44%. Not bad. Brown against Anunoby. Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Trent from long range. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Siakam against Horford. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. There's a screen. Fires for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 7 tonight. Tatum passes to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet drives. Pass to Barnes. Up and in on the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Tatum. The Raptors making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Boston scoring again.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Van Vliet. And stolen by Brown. White, the pass to Brown. Brown draws the double. Barnes against Tatum. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Celtics foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Personal foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Trent.
2 minutes.
And here's Anunoby, defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Trent for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. They double team Tatum. Now here's Brown. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Tatum missing. Anunoby against Brown. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Siakam in the post. Tatum's there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Barnes against Tatum. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Van Vliet with it. Now Horford defending. Trent left side. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent with a screen on Horford. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
White against Trent. Kick out to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Tatum inside. He's covered by Siakam. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And great job to establish position and square up.
"12 seconds left in the game. Pass to Barnes. Now Trent. Van Vliet outside. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close. All right, Allie, good stuff.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Martin. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Martin with the ball. And finished off by Martin.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And Toronto turns it over again. And we see Heat legend Dwayne Wade enjoying the proceeding.
Yeah, I mean, he helped create this winning culture in Miami. A tremendous two-way player in his day, and still holds the record for most blocks ever by a player 6'4" or shorter.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Now here's Butler. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Nobody near Barnes. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions. Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler. And he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning. You know, Jimmy's an interesting personality on a team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Here's Banton. Off target from outside. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Van Vliet wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Out to the right wing. Lowry fires away from outside. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Banton. Drops in the tray.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Hero. Raptors knocking down the tray. Outside for Lowry. Martin, the pass to Adebayo.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Banton. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Banton after Tyler Hero's bucket. Banton, the pass to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. The three. The shot that time, not on target. Hero on the wing. Outside, Martin. Puts up a three. You can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Siakam with it. Lowry picks him up. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Banton. Cloak loose. Barnes passes to Banton. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target. Outside, Martin. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Banton in at the 2. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Well, Heat leading by 5. Pass to Adebayo. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And you would expect quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers. Fans, give it up for the baddest.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Flynn. He kicks it to Porter. For 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Outside for Martin. Hero on the wing. The pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. And it's in there. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Down low. 6 to shoot. Banton's shot is off.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Butler kicks to Lowry. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Butler passes to Lowry. Hero from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Hung outside. You talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Hero from long range. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Trent's checked in for Toronto. There's Porter with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Porter's got 5.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Here's Butler. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 9-point game. Pass to Porter. From downtown, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero passes to Adebayo. To the paint, Butler with the steal. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Flynn with a screen on Butler. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Miami leading by 11. Outside, Hero takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And we finish one half of basketball. It's the thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Miami Heat, 23. The Raptors, 12.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Oladipo. Vincent is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Jovic in at the 4. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Flynn's checked in for Fred VanVleet. For Miami, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Flynn misses. The Heat leading by 14. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Robinson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Heat lead by 13.
Well, a guy who gets most of his points from behind the three-point line. Nice to see Duncan using the touch in the mid-range.
Trent, a screen on Oladipo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Raptors trail by 13. Siakam looking around. They get it back. Trent, left side. Trains the three-pointer.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
It's the Dedman. Robinson up top, defended by Trent. Robinson misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
It's hard to decide which one's better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Throws it up high. Outside for Robinson. From deep. Over to the wing. The tray. Out to the wing. Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, the lob to Trent. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here comes Miami. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bounce pass from Trent. Now Dedman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well. After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. And fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Oladipo against Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Barnes outside. No good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors miss again.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Robinson passes to Jovic, driving the lane, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Raptors.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness, gutting through it.
And the Raptors call time here.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. It's time to get on your feet.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Get free t-shirts. Who wants some?
56 seconds left in the third. Siakam passes to Flynn. It's Trent on the wing. Flynn with a screen for Trent. Sinks the three-pointer. Trent's got 6 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Outside for Martin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Barnes. Raptors get it back. Trent outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Flynn. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Passes it to Anunoby. Over Lowry. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Miami holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get
Your EQ team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Banton in at the 2-guard spot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lowry's shot is good.
So good at knifing his way inside. Lowry only needs just a sliver of daylight, and he's on the attack.
Here's Banton. He's covered by Hero. Banton, the pass to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Time to get open is Adebayo. And Lowry gets it to go.
And Matador defense. That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. The Heat leading by 13. Lowry finds Martin. Over Siakam. Good D by Siakam.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
the previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Siakam against Martin. The drive by Siakam. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way up.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Lowry kicks to Hero. A 3-ball. And that one is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Kicks it out to Siakam. And here is Van Vliet. And the rejection by Lowry.
How about Kyle with a rare block that time, getting his hands on it from behind?
They grab their own miss. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami. Van Vliet passes to Banton. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Miami foul. Tyler Hero. First personal foul.
1:57 left in the game. Van Vliet way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin for 3. Hero against Van Vliet. Here's Martin. The pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Butler. Not going to go that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Pass to Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Butler.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For the 3. Here's Banton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the Raptors, Delano.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Miami's ball. They swipe it. And a wide open look for Siakam. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team foul.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And he makes all 3. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Now, here's Butler. From deep 3-point range. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And the Celtics call time here. Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari, and Smart subbed in for Brogdon. And Miami also making a switch. Dedmon's checked in for Martin. Now here's Tatum over Butler. Kept alive. Up top, Brown. Pass to Horford. Now Tatum, clock at 6. Tries again. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Dedmon with it. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler passes to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Hero.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Hero against Brown. Smart outside. Out to Horford to halt the run. Nails it from 3. Horford's got 5 points. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Hero for 3. Poke loose. Lowry outside. Here's Dedmon, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. Over Butler. Here's Williams. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Back to Butler. Adebayo from long range. Outside Butler from behind the arc. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 14-3 run.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Now here's Tatum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Down low. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Butler. With the crossover. Again, the Heat misses.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. The three. The shot by Butler. No good. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. The shot off that time. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
That's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Dedmon in at the center position. Just 3 to shoot. Adebayo, that's good.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Outside Tatum, puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 6.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Butler against Tatum. Here's Hero. Pass to Dedmon. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Back to Butler. There's the triple. And the Heat, another 3. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Here's Butler. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Tatum. Horford outside. Fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Lowry outside. The three. And again, Miami with a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Horford. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Kicks it to Hero. Shoots over Brown. Here's Butler. Back to Dedmon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Butler passes to Dedmon. Back to Butler. Shoots over Horford. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Dwayne Dedmon first.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Smart against Lowry. 18 feet out. Horford for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. Now Williams. And it's Miami with a rebound. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. Tipped. Oh, deflected. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum. Adding the sizzle to the steak.
Tatum against Butler. On the take. And it's Butler with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Horford, a screen on Butler. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Hero from way outside. Smart grabs a miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And that could...
With the score, the Celtics 21, the Heat 27.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Timeout called. The Celtics.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Garrett Sevens checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Strus. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. For 3. The shot won't fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Vincent. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Here's Robinson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston trailing. Here's White. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Pass to Horford. Over Oladipo. The kick out to White. Outside, Williams. From deep three-point range. Bowser, that's good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Got a piece of it. Here's Vincent. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out to Oladipo. Here we go, one-on-one. White for three. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo on the wing, guarded by Brogdon.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Outside Brogdon. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. White inside. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Griffin, he's checked in for Horford.
Griffin.
Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Jovic. From 7, back to Oladipo. Now here's Robinson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Jovic.
2 minutes.
Goes back up. Back to your 7. And here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Now Oladipo. Back to Robinson. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Brogdon with the ball. And the layup is good. And now just a three-point Heat lead.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Out left to the wing. Here's Oladipo. The layup misses.
How is it possible? Wide open too.
White, the pass to Williams. Here's Hauser. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Oladipo on the wing. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And it's Brogdon missing. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Vincent, and he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Outside Brogdon. Outside White. Pass to Hauser. Outside Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass. Brogdon's gotten 4 this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. We've got Gabe Vincent. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Victor Oladipo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Pass to Hauser. 3 on the clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Heat with the lead. Here's Jovic. For 3, Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Gallinari comes in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Jaylen Brown in for White. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Tatum with the 3.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Adebayo, a screen on Brogdon. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 5.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Brown inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Williams misses. Miami has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And now we've got an intentional foul. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Brogdon.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry.
For the Celtics.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Horford with it. Hero picks him up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Horford.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Brown against Hero. Pass to Smart. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Martin. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just pulling his way around the paint.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Miami.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Here's Horford. The kick out to Williams. Smart outside. Pass to Horford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Smart outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Butler. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Stolen by Hero.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Lowry outside. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Martin with a screen on Williams. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And again, the Heat missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Hero with it. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 1. And it's Miami's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hero, screen on Smart. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Now here's Martin. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Up top, Lowry. Second shot opportunity. And it's in.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Williams. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Horford with a steal. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Lowry against Smart. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Martin. Second chance shot. Hero for 3. On target from range. And the Heat lead by 1.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Lowry against Smart. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Outside for Butler. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Tatum from long range. Smart passes to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyler Hero.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
by Hero. Fast break Miami. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Hero.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. The kick to Tatum. The three ball. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within three.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Boston foul. Robert Williams. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You know, in clutch situations, it all falls on Jimmy Butler, a guy who tends to deliver in these situations.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tatum from long range. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left in OT. All right, guys, what do you think?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
So it's Miami picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, thanks, Alec, great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here's Smart. Brown kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Intense shot, and it's Williams laying it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. And that one, good. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Horford. Following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Tatum no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Trent against Smart. Back to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Can't hit from in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Takes it inside. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Anunoby. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Celtics on D. OG Anunoby making his last shot. And here's Trent outside. Horford with the rebound. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
That's his first personal foul.
Brown no good on the free throw. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's VanVleet to the right side. For 3, Siakam.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Trent outside. Lets the 3 fly. Stolen by Smart. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Pass to Horford. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart against VanVleet. Inside. 4 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics leading by 7. Williams finds Brown. Smart against VanVleet. Brown the pass to Smart. Brown down low. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 6 points for Williams.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Superfan, and that means bringing all the noise you've got right now. Fans,
And here is Van Vliet. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Banton in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Good on the shot. VanVleet's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Raptors.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shots good by Banton.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Just 5 on the clock. Here's VanVleet. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Williams kicks to Tatum. Offensive rebound, Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Williams has got 8.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And VanVleet with the bounce pass. Anunoby with it. To the inside. Here's Siakam. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Floats it up for Horford. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Here's VanVleet, and stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. He's looking for Horford and finds him. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
This is it to Banton. .119 left to play here in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Flynn's checked in for the Raptors.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Anunoby. Stolen by Smart. Down low. Brown dishes to Smart. Count it. Good. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
And the Raptors call time here. Friends checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Flynn. Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. VanVleet outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. VanVleet's got 6.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Flynn's checked in for Fred VanVleet. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart. Brogdon. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now here's Flynn. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And so it's Boston going into the break.
13. The Celtics, 23. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. We've got Derek White. Gallinari is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Anunoby passes to Siakam.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
For your Raptors, Pascal.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Young's checked in for Toronto. Boston also with the sub. Cornette's checked in. Flynn against Brogdon. Benton with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Porter kicks to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Benton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. White drops in the layup for 2. White's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. Outside Flynn. Here's the 3. Here's Benton. White covering. Benton the pass to Achua. Brogdon against Flynn. Feeds it to Williams. And stolen by Flynn. Pass to Benton. 3-pointer. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. An intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow some caucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is, fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Out to Gallinari. White up top. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Raptors ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Flynn against Brogdon. On deep. And Boston with the rebound. Going inside. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Williams finds White. Goes back up. Here's Cornette. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Brogdon. The layup off target. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Banton to the wing on the left. Here's Flynn trying to end the drought. Banton the pass to Young, and he gets it to go. Young's got his first basket.
Such a confident finisher in close. You want to know why Thad Young's percentage is high? Look at that assertiveness. I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Porter inside. He's against Williams. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Porter. Brogdon looking it over. Now here's White. He's guarded close. 5 to shoot. Hit the crossover. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Cornette, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Young. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The pass to Banton. Outside Porter. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics leading by 10.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Williams, that's good.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Outside Flynn. On the wing, Porter. Flynn with a screen on Williams. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Barnes out there with the chew-up. Then it's Otto Porter Jr., and it's Flynn in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside, Smart. Right side, Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Trent outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Trent kicks to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Van Vliet passes to Trent. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Trent's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Brown against Trent. Passes to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And he stays with it. Outside, Smart. Driving to the basket. Van Vliet attacking. On the wing, Anunoby. Taken away by Williams.
Who's got Jalen?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And stolen by Williams. Picked off in midair. Here's Trent. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart passes to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Brown kicks to Horford. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They double team Siakam. Trent outside. On 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Trent's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Brown outside. Goes up on the high post, and he gets the bucket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Boston.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Robert Williams.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. With the step back. Brown with it, picked up by Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet sets the pick for Anunoby. Missed inside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our